Okay, Nathan, in case that you have more questions, I am going to make this video that is in more detail. So here I'm in Microsoft Stream. You have three type of legs that you have to measure. Here Drosophila melanogaster for Nathan, wild type males, wild type females, and the mutants. So in the wild type males, you have to I add many more legs that you need to measure. You only need to measure three, and you will have to measure take one take for example this one maybe is too bent to measure, so you can measure this one, the third one, so first one, third one, fifth one, sixth one, yeah, every other bristle, and you can measure some of these ones that are clear. If you measure five from here and five from here from this one, it will be good enough. Then you can measure, you just have to do this for three legs. In females, um, it's also something easy. Females don't have sexcom, so you just have, this is the first tarsal segment, the tibia, and the second tarsal segment. You just have to measure these ones that are the homologous to the sexcom. So measure one, two, and you can measure, here there are five, so you can measure one, yeah, there's only four, one, two, and here you can measure five more, yeah, and for three legs, so it will be pretty quick. Then you can go to the mutant, and in the mutant you can have, I add a lot of pictures, you don't have to measure all of them. Let me show you one. In this one, for example, you can measure first, second, and even third, all the sections that you see and all bristles that you have there. Um, so the thing that you have to do is pretty easy. I'm going to show you an example. I already have your pictures here. I already downloaded. So let's take this picture that is possibly the one that have more data. So here you have a lot of sex comes here. So you just have to go to, I have, if you want, you can have open the PowerPoint that show you what you have to do. First, set measurements. So I said you know how to do that. I already have these things done, so pretty easy. Then the second step is to see your to set the scale, and this is a 20x objective. This picture was taken at 20x, so you have to have 3.2 pixels. So you go here, analyze, set a scale. Here you have to just have 3.2, 1, and again, if all your pictures are going to be 20x, you can just have this in global, and just make sure that if you have one picture that is 10x, just switch it to the other scale, to this one. So let's suppose that all of yours are 20x, so let's press OK. Now let's go to the third step. So as you can see here, sometimes this picture is not very clear. You can make it clear. So for example, what you can do is just go to image, adjust brightness, and here you can play with this. And here you can see, for example, that this bristle is much clearer. So you can find the brightness that is clear for you, most clear for you. You can zoom in and zoom out to collect the data, and here you have to draw some bristles. So I don't know if you would like to collect these that are in the other direction. Maybe those one are not a good idea, or you will have to do it in and this one is broken, so maybe it's not a good idea, that one. So, and you can move, take the hand, this and move around the picture and see which one are easy to measure. This one are relatively easy to measure, so let's just start drawing them. So here you have again the pencil. You click on the pencil and you double click to have the number. I suggest you to have it in 4, not in 2. Then go to next step. Fifth step is go to color pick a red one, and now we can start going to the next step, that is drawing outside. So this here you can, as we are going to compare the different sizes of the how mutations can mimic other sizes of other bristles. So you in this picture you can have you can measure a lot of them, and it's really quick. So let me measure some of them. So for example, it's just to for example, this one is much clearer. Control Z. I'm going to try to go outside. Try to measure from outside. Something like this. Yeah, you can measure also this one. Maybe I will just make some dots so I can join the dots, because maybe you can do it in one, trace it very easily. In my case, I think I am not as good, so I trace this one, maybe this one, and it imagine so let me remove the white regions. Okay, and you can also measure other ones, other sexcoms. This one, let's measure the last one here. As I said before, this one is a broken one. This one are in another direction, so here I'm going to again start making dots in the beginning. Just to make sure that I go over the bristle. Okay, here I miss some, it's okay. I just have, it's going to measure what is inside. And in your case, you will be measuring more bristles, maybe 10. It's something that is really quick. Here I just realized that I use I use this one, but it's fine. The idea that it is supposed to be that you draw outside and it will only measure what is inside. Okay, the next step that is really quick also is I measure every other one. Now the step 17, just in case that there's always happen, and when you measure 20 maybe your computer crash or something like that happen, I suggest you just to save it. So as I said, you can save it as, and I will add here just maybe you can have all the pictures in one folder. Save, you have here with color, so in case that you have to close the picture or something happened, or that I didn't explain something well, we are there, and you don't waste your time. Okay, so now that is safe, and now we have to go here, image, adjust, and here color balance, And now this has to be in all, and now we start playing with this. So if I play with this, the colors are going to start disappearing. But you have to be careful, because if you go all the way, uh, you can also disappear the reds. Yeah, so you have to just be careful. Um, and I think this is good enough. And we can see if you have to have continuous lines here, so this looks pretty good. Now what you're supposed to do is the step 9. We remove this, and again, as you did last time, so Control X, color, pick the white, then go here and paste it here. And as you suggest me last time, I remember, remove this, click here so you don't have this box here. And now that you're done with that, you just have to make it binary. And now you have this ready to analyze. So we made it binary. Let me. Okay, let's make it like this. It should be 8 bits. And I don't know why I clicked twice. I don't know uh, if you make binary, the idea that you have two colors. I think last time could have worked if this was, the background was black and this was white. I just did it again just in case. You can try it, and if it doesn't work, you can reopen the image as you already saved it. And pretty easy later, you just go to analyze, uh, particles here. I just put it in 0. You just have to have the outlines. It's exactly what it says here. And here you have all the bristles and all the information here. In your case, you will have much more information. You have 10, 15 bristles, and you can just go to the table that you created. So for example, I create this one to your Excel. You create an Excel file, and let me minimize a little bit so it fit. And I have leg 1, leg 2, leg 3. Let's suppose that this is leg 1, so I just go here and copy the data. Yeah, and there is no need to have an average or anything like that. Here is the name of your sample. So this is the name. I just have to copy it here. Yeah, and this is for one leg. So you will have many bristles here. You can indicate which one are the saxum and which one are transverse rows in your case, because your legs are slightly different than the other people. Here you can add leg 2, and here you can add leg 3, and that's all. If you have any question, please let me know. Later we can put all the data together, and later we will make a figure. And that's all. If you have any question, please let me know.